Are we alive because we can breathe? Or can we breathe because we are alive? Are we living on a triangle Earth? Is the Earth flat? Is the sky blue because we are living on a whale? That, my ladies and gentlemen, are questions where you can get an answer to in Desert Strike 1338 of Starcraft 2. You can meet a lot of teachers, my friend, and they know everything. They know also what happened before the universe existed. Okay, I promised Elemento not to talk some shit in his game. Okay, here we go, my friends. First of all, I want to say thank you to Elemento who sent to me this replay. I believe the best purpose of this format, like I sit here, cast the game, give my opinion to the gameplay, and sometimes, of course, I also say my opinion to what I would do different, but not better. Okay, so Elemento, guys, this I believe is the best purpose. Elemento, for example, here in this replay, he asked me to this is by the way the first game that was sent to me from someone. So I believe he has lost this game here, and this is also the very first game that has been sent to me from somebody who has lost his game. Everybody who before this game sent me the replay has won the game. So also respect for this, because not everybody would, for example, show how he loses. Okay, now Elemento asked me to tell what I would do in my if I for example was playing Terran in his situation. Yeah, what would I do? Okay, so that's why I expect him to lose here, and then yeah. By the way, guys, this is the best way. This is the best purpose of this format, where you, for example, can maybe sometimes learn maybe something, but yeah, I will try to give my honest opinion to Elemento here in this game. What he could done maybe better, let's say. Okay, so he is playing as the red Terran, representing the team DS for All versus ZoeyZudo. Okay, there we go. Okay, so I will be completely Okay, I will be. It's not possible. What? Fuck, man. Okay. Let's go. So usually how I play Terran, usually I wait, let's say the first 2 minutes without any gas. This is when I play seriously. Then because as a Terran player, we will discuss everything in detail, okay? Because yeah, I want to say everything that I have in my head to this game or to Elemento, what I would do here. So first 2 minutes as a Terran player, I do not make gas, because why? First, if this was a random versus random, by the way, this is a game for the tournament, I think, from the 1 versus 1 tournament that Firelord has organized, and yeah, this game was between ZoeyZudo and Elemento. So probably it was random versus random. If your enemy is Terran, then taking no gas is definitely better to secure the middle, because usually in a mirror match, I would say, if I, for example, take control of the middle in the early game, then let's say, of course, there is still a possibility, a low possibility, probability that the enemy can somehow come back, but I would say out of 10 games, I would probably win 8, let's say. 8 or 9 games I would win in a mirror match with middle. Okay, that's why I would say middle is very important in a mirror match in PvT, because Reapers versus Reapers, you do gas, you have one Reaper less, and the enemy who didn't take gas has one Reaper more and will dominate the early game. Okay, second, okay, in a TVZ, sometimes it can decide the early game. If, for example, the Zerg player is making a lot of Zerglings, then you can definitely push through with mass Marines and secure the middle. This without gas. Versus Protoss player, you can, I think, take gas and still dominate the early game. So you have you have 3 races. In 2 out of 3 scenarios, taking no gas in the first minutes is for me better. That's why I do not take gas. Okay, he checks middle. Okay, very nice. Now we try to adapt to what Elemento just did. He took gas. Okay. Ah, okay, we have Protoss. Okay. I hope he sees this. He saw this, but I'm not sure. This is his camera view. Oh, fuck, he didn't see. Okay. Okay, Elemento, my friend. Now you can maybe learn something. Fucking chair. Look, you took gas, okay? You took gas. This is some small details, but still they can lead to a better gameplay. So you took gas, okay? The enemy has also, probably as a Protoss player, also takes gas. Oh, he even goes tier 2. This is very good. He maybe tries to scan. Look. Okay, never mind. So what I wanted to say is, your enemy is Protoss player. Yeah, this you notice if you see the Zealot. He doesn't have a clue what race you are. Yeah. So let him be in the darkness. Don't sell your race. You have right now. You have this this big advantage. He doesn't have a clue what you are. So what I would do is wait until I have like 1000 minerals and then surprise him with mass Marines. Because with mass Marines, with 1000 minerals, let's say, with the first wave, you can you make this 1000 Marines, 1000 minerals. Oh fuck, man. Space Marines for 1000 Marines you make, then they go, and with one push, they will eliminate the cannon. So you surprise him, and at the same time, you get his cannon. Okay? I wouldn't push here. I would wait. You don't need to scan, my friend. Okay. Okay, no problems. Another thing is that I was already expecting this to happen. He upgraded shields right now. So, better use your money into the units for the next wave. If when the enemy has no units on the battlefield. Because otherwise this upgrade is for what? For empty air here. use only upgrades when they are needed, and they are needed when two sides are fighting. Because here you invest 90 minerals. What is better? Investing 90 minerals versus air, or investing into one marine for the next wave. And then when your marines are going to the battlefield, use the next money for the upgrades. Look, for what did you... it makes no sense. This is just details, okay? I will say everything in detail what comes into my head. Okay, he waits. Oh, Archons. Okay, this is one of my favorite things. To be honest, I prefer. I think stalkers are. I mean, this is something that you can maybe surprise like some random that has never played 1v1 or something like this. But I still believe stalkers are better versus Terran. Ah, okay. This is what I mean. I would that the upgrades were a little bit too fast, but no problems, no problems. I would rather invest into more mass, you know. What is this? Stim. Stim I usually do only, yes, I do like when I have at least 10 marines, something around this. Okay, everything is full control. You can take gas, my friend. He has two Archons. You don't need to. Yes, take gas, my friend. Okay. Very good. Okay. You see, for example, ZoeyZudo did two Archons, even with. I'm not sure about this, to be honest, for two Archons. This is my opinion. I believe what you believe, guys. He's on, well, definitely more than one gas. I would say he is close to do his third gas. Okay, you see, guys, he did his third gas like 13 in-game seconds before. In-game time and real time is different. In-game time is a little bit faster. 10 seconds, let's say, in-game time is maybe like 5 seconds real time. Yeah, well, why you scan, my friend? You guys, it's not needed. You don't need to scan. This is I see this in tournament very often from I don't know which players. In PvT or in PvZ. Sorry, when you play Terran, it's either TVP or TVZ. You have Marines. What can the Protoss do? Marines are good versus everything in the beginning. So he can do air, Marines are good. He can do Archons, Marines are good. He can do Stalkers, Marines are good. Why are you scanning? It doesn't matter what the enemy is doing. Your Marines are very good versus everything. What the enemy could do here. Even if you think, oh, he has 3 gas, what information do you get from this? I'm just saying everything, my friend. I hope I'm not offending here anyone. Lol, what the fuck? Okay, sorry. Okay, maybe, yeah, I understand with, if you see, for example, 3 guests and you have a better, warm feeling, oh, okay, he's 3 guys, he has no money that is hidden somewhere, so now I can confidently take my 3rd gas. Maybe this was the purpose. But I wouldn't scan. I have Marines, they are good versus everything the Protoss can do at this moment. Now the enemy is making Archons. You make what do you have? To be honest, I would say I would probably even make one more row of Marines. Yeah, that would be maybe safer. But it looks like full control. Immortal, okay. Marines, my friend, Marines. You need more Marines. Marines and maybe depending on Immortals, Medivacs. Yes, my friend, very good, very good. Look, you in this situation you can count very easily the units what the enemy has. Stalkers you can count harder, but this you can count very easy. So 5 Archons, the enemy is making more Archons, you make more Ravens. The enemy is making more Immortals, you make more Marines. Maybe some Medivacs, depending on situation. Also, yeah, also you soon need to start Benjis for a dominance versus potential Colossus. Okay, he's adding more Immortals, we see this. So maybe, yeah, okay, five Ravens versus five Archons, it's fine. I would stop our Ravens, I wouldn't continue the Ravens. 6 Archons. So I would say it's not a rule, but I would say like some similar amount of Archons. The same amount of Ravens you have to say, no. Range so bad, man. If the enemy has 5 Archons, you have 5 Ravens. That's what I wanted to say. For example, it doesn't need to be this way. What I just said, but it can be. The game is very solid so far. Okay, he is investing into more Archons. I would probably add more Ravens. Yeah. Ravens and Benjis, that's your goal now. He's adding more Archons, okay. The very important rule, this is really a rule, you have to kill as a Terran in TVP, as a Terran player, you have to kill every wave of Protoss. This is a rule. Otherwise, you can lose this very fast. So, what I mean, you have to kill this every wave. You cannot allow the enemy to stack. Yeah, to be honest, it's yeah. From the game before, between Starlock and Firelord, this game was, by the way, really nice. I really liked it. A perfect game where both sides played probably without without almost any mistakes. Oh, oi, oi, oi. Now you can maybe see what will happen. Okay, he beats the little stack. Oh no, my friend, don't make. I would be really careful with this tier 3. This can be sometimes deadly. Maybe we can watch what happens. Maybe some more ravens. Thors. Guys, I haven't experimented about this, but mechanical units versus good Protoss players is very hard mission. So my philosophy in a TVP is that you have to beat the Protoss with air units. I really wouldn't recommend to do any Thors or tanks in a TVP. But maybe I haven't experimented very much. You know, I'm not active 1 versus 1 player. Maybe Thors you can do, but we will see what happens if we make Thors versus Protoss. I mean, you probably know why I can't recommend making Thors versus Protoss. The Protoss player has very good options versus mechanical units. This is Colossus and Immortals, and also if he is very sneaky, he can make some air units so that the Thors are distracted and don't do any damage. See, the Thor first focuses this fucking observer. First. Which is very fucking stupid. Probably ZoeyZudo, yeah, that's what I wanted to say, but the gameplay was a little bit faster. Probably the ZoeyZudo is very sneaky and makes some air units just to distract the Thors. But he didn't do this for distracting the Thors, he did this primarily versus air. Okay, I can definitely tell you what I would do different. Instead of Thors, because look at this, he has mass Marie Archons. So I would continue Ravens, Benjis, and maybe I'm not sure. Ravens and Benjis. That's what I would continue in this situation. No Thors. Okay, yeah, that I was really thinking about more Marines, but then the thing is that yeah, making more Marines can be not effective in the late game because when the Protoss player is not stupid, he can see, oh, my enemy is adding more Marines, so why don't I surprise him with a little barbecue? Yes, Medivacs, yes. This is versus Immortal and Archeon, very good. But with Colossus, the gameplay can change very fast. This is good as long there are no Colossus. I mean, my recommendation was, my recommendation was exactly how in the previous game, in the game Firelord versus Starlock, I would really play exactly like Firelord has played in this game. Ravens, let's make a little correction. Mass Benjis with a little difference to that previous game, with Ravens versus Archons. No Thors, but unfortunately we have seen what has happened. So I would maybe say, instead of the BCs, I mean the BCs you need as a protection versus Archons. But if the Protoss player is making no Archons, like Starlock in the previous game did, he did Stalkers, then I would probably make, instead of BCs, Mass Ravens. Because Mass Ravens, you have no Marines, because Marines are killed by Colossus, but you have Ravens that are representing your Marines, because they have these auto turrets, and auto turrets, probably scouts focus first on the auto turrets. I'm not sure about this, but yeah, they have also this this drone. Maybe it can be useful too. And also, the more Ravens are energy units, the more you fight on this middle, or on this place, battlefield, the more energy the Ravens have. Yeah, look, with time, the energy is getting higher, so the Ravens here are more efficient than here. And also, they can maybe get stuck. I mean, yes, it looks good. Thors can be very dangerous when they get close. To be honest, it looks very, very good. Almost very close, I would say. But the thing is, yeah. Thanks for, oh, what the fuck is this? I wouldn't do this. 2 Templars are 1 Colossus. Not Spender. 1 Colossus or Templars. Also, how many? 40. Yeah, you need 40 energy to cast. Fuck, man. How many energy do these guys have when they spawn? 77. So they cast 1 storm and that's it. Oh, maybe 2 storms. Okay. No. They have the energy for 2 storms, but they have to wait the cooldown 20 seconds. Yeah, by the way, to be honest, I really wanted to have somebody that sends me a replay with Mech, this tank Thor combination versus Protoss. It looks very nice. Yeah, but ZoeyZudo, where are the Colossus, my friend? Okay. Now the things are getting interested. Now we are getting to see the late game. What happens? By the way, let me quickly check okay, we still have a lot of time. I mean, a lot of space. Monkey on the computer. So this is what I wanted to find out. How would Thor tank combination do versus late game? Versus Protoss in the late game. Fucking English. Sorry. So you already know my my position. I wouldn't if I play serious, I try to focus win the Protoss with air units. This it's already too late. You cannot switch to air because you decided already for the mesh units. So why don't I recommend mesh units? Because mesh units of course have a good stack potential, but Protoss units, ground units have much better stack potential. And also this sucks very. If the siege tanks wouldn't unsiege versus Colossus, then there would be really a nice chance to win Protoss with siege tanks. But the fucking mechanics in Desert Strike may make the tanks unsiege. It's so fucking stupid. Look at this. Colossus has a reach of 9. Siege tanks 13. They would fucking pulverize the Colossus. Look, what the fuck is this? Where's the fucking developer? Oh, what the fuck is his name, by the way? Can I see? Cylon. Cylon and Arkless. What the fuck are you, my friends? Look. You're fucking forsaking a very nice mod in Starcraft 2. Yeah, by the way, it's a very nice game. Ooh, okay. Ah, this is it. Fucking Colossus, what can I say? I really, as a Terran player, I hate the situation. Look what the tanks are doing. They unsiege. $65 damage. The Colossus has 350. With some shields, but yeah, let's say 60 damage. Okay, you need 6 shots. And then we have also splash damage of the siege tanks. Man, it's so fucking unfair. Yeah, what can I say, my friend? The Colossus are stuck. This is GG for you. Now the Protoss has a very nice, easy game. Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, you wanted to know what happened here? I can tell you what happened here. The rule is you cannot allow. That's what I say, my friend. Well, why I cannot recommend mechanical units, ground units versus Protoss, because fucking siege tanks fucking unsiege versus Colossus, and they make the Colossus to survive longer, and that raises the probability that they stuck with the next wave, and that's what happened right now. Of course, we have also at the same time Taurs, but if the Protoss is not stupid. He will make Immortal Colossus win versus Thor tanks. So that's why I'm not sure, my friend. That's why my philosophy is that as a Terran player, you have to beat the Protoss with air units. And here, if you divide your strength, your income, into air units and ground units, like you have Benjis and Vikings, and then you have at the same time Thor and tanks. It's like this, you know, like what is stronger? Man, this is sorry. This is, by the way, from Game of Thrones. I remember from Robert Baratheon said something like this. But he said this with 5 and 1. I'm just it just came into my head. So what is stronger? 2, yeah, 2 strengths or armies, or maybe fucking 1. So I would definitely recommend 1. Because of these situations. Air units, 1, yeah. I mean, 1 combination. We have ground units, air units, and my philosophy is the recommendation of air units in a TVP matchup. This definitely sucks. I don't know what to do in the situation, to be honest. What I would do in the situation, I would sell immediately. If I see, for example, that fuck, the 2 waves of Colossus stuck, I probably would sell everything that cannot be used anymore to break the stack. Offensive units. This is everything mass marines, medivacs. I'm not sure about Benji's Viking, but I would definitely sell marines and medivacs. And go, since you have this Thor tank, I would make mass Thors. Probably it will still lose, but yeah, look at this. Why did I say mass marines and medivacs? Because the fucking Colossus stacked. Mass Colossus kill mass marines in 1 second. That's why they are not useful anymore. Of course, they are very good versus scouts, but with this amount of Colossus, you can forget marines. I was many times in a situation like this. I know exactly that it completely sucks. You as the Terran player, if you stuck versus Protoss player, then Protoss player still can come back. But if the Protoss player only 1 fucking time stacks, this is almost GG with 90%. So, guys, the very most important rule in TVP as a Terran player, not allow the Protoss player to fucking stack. Do not allow. Always pressure, pressure, pressure. Press the shit out of him. Look, he has what? 4 Colossus or what? 4 Colossus he has. How many Colossus we have on the battlefield? 8, 10. My goodness. I hate this. I hate this because I was same in this situation many times. In the past, of course. Now, since I'm not active. Okay, what could you have tried out? That's what I already have said. Selling mass marines and medivacs. You could have also tried sell Benji Viking. Why? Because the Protoss cannot sell the scouts. He has built the scouts versus air units, but versus Taurs, it's doing shit. That's why make the most efficient out of this situation. Make the scouts be useless. And that you make with selling every air unit. So then you have only Tor and tanks. I believe there could be a chance, to be honest, because you have really very strong units. Yeah, 400 health point units with 4 armor. I believe you. To be honest, if I get into this situation, I will try this out and see what happens. To be honest, I still believe the Protoss will still win because Immortal and Colossus. Oh no, sorry, not 4 Colossus, 5 Colossus. No, yeah, probably he built a new one. Since I after okay, but still, I mean, this what I just said, you have to do in the right timing. When you, for example, are here and you see that you for sure are going to lose the middle. Like, why? Because you have seen the Protoss has stacked, and then you can already understand you will get in the next minutes the middle, and then you have to react very fast. It's a very I think it's a very little time that you have, probably only one wave reaction time to do this decision. Like I said, Colossus kill very fast the mass marines because Colossus stacked. Scouts make the scouts useless. Sell. This is my opinion, adapting to the situation what I just have seen. Maybe it could work, but I am really not sure because Protoss ground units are fucking very strong versus mechanical units. You see, 65. This is like a siege tank. Can I somehow maybe... What happens, by the way, if I, for example, where's this option? Oh, man. Control your name. Ah. Ooh. Ooh, I have an idea. So I need a second... Okay, guys. I need a second player. Maybe I ask Starlock or maybe Elemento himself. So we... I have... yeah, I didn't know this. We both joined the replay, and then I, for example, take control of Elemento, and the other guy take control of ZoeyZudo. I don't know what will happen if I take control. Oh lord, okay. Ah man, I have to do this with a player. This doesn't make sense. Fucking shit, man. No, everything is fucked up. One moment, my friends. Man, I need to be very, very fast. Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, let me quickly try something out. I need to write Elemento or Starlock. Fuck. Okay, there it is. Fuck, he's in game, motherfucker. I don't have anybody. He's playing 1 versus 1 probably. Jesus fucking Christ. I have like... Man, maybe Firelord. Yeah, I wanted... Guys, I'm sorry for the pause. I was... Oh, nice.
Servus, was tut sich?
Servus, kannst du mal ganz kurz schnell reinkommen? Bei mir läuft gerade die Aufnahme. Ich wollte gerade was wirklich Spontanes ausprobieren.
Ja.
Also das, ja, das ist ja ein Replay. Ich bin mir nicht sicher, ob das überhaupt funktionieren wird. Okay, 2 Spieler. Ja, die Sache ist so, das war ein TVP und da gibt es eine Option in Replay und zwar Kontrolle übernehmen heißt es.
Kenne ich, habe ich schon probiert, funktioniert nicht.
Ja, es funktioniert nicht, wenn ein Spieler, warte mal, ich spule das kurz mal vor zu einer Stelle,
Ja,
die
jetzt
ich,
weiß ich, was du meinst.
da ist halt ein Spiel, der Elemento hat wirklich ein sehr schönes Spiel gespielt mit Thor, Tank, Benji Viking. Sah echt gut aus bis zu einem Moment, aber dann, wie wir alle wissen, Koloss, Immortal schlagen diese Taktik. Aber ich wollte herausfinden, ob man mit, wenn man Mars Marines verkauft und eventuell dann auch Air Units, vielleicht dann die Tore eine Chance haben, irgendwie, also statt dem. Also man verkauft die ganze Scheiße und dann kauft man halt Mars Tore. Vielleicht kann das klappen. Ich spule ganz kurz zu einem Szenario und dann können wir vielleicht versuchen, die Kontrolle zu übernehmen, aber wenn es nicht klappt, dann ist echt schade. Also vielen Dank, dass du echt online gekommen bist,
Sicher, kein Ding.
weil ich habe da jetzt, keine Ahnung, eine halbe Stunde gelabert hier in die Aufnahme und wäre echt schade, wenn das umsonst war. Aber du hast auch nur probiert, alleine die Kontrolle zu
Ja,
übernehmen, oder? Okay, ich glaube, da brauchen wir schon
sicher.
2 Spieler. Dieses Vorspulen dauert irgendwie voll lang.
Ja.
Ja, auf jeden Fall, keine Ahnung. Siehst du die Minimap da, was da gerade abgeht?
Ja.
Okay, ja, der hat da, ja, siehst gleich was. Benji Vikings eigentlich wenig. Tore, Tanks, Ravens, Marines, Medivacs, also eigentlich alles, was man so haben kann.
Ja, die Tanks sind zwar super gegen Stock, aber sobald Kolosse Remos da sind die
Ja,
gleich nicht mehr so gut.
genau, das sieht man auch in dem Replay, was du gerade gesagt hast. Ich
Ja,
hab,
und ich nehme an, jetzt wird dann sehr bald mal der erste Koloss überleben und dann ist im Prinzip BGG.
ja,
Also vermutlich hier.
ich habe die
Okay,
Zeit leider
interessant.
nicht im Gedächtnis. Also die Zeit habe ich nicht gemerkt, wo das passiert. Ich habe jetzt einfach spontan eine Zeit ausgesucht.
Ah, okay, das
Okay.
Spiel ist noch länger, es hat vorher angezeigt, 28 Minuten.
Okay, wenn du. Ah, warte mal, ich kann sogar hier selbst entscheiden. Uran, Elemento und Firelord ZoeyZudo. Lol, das habe ich gar nicht gewusst.
Interessant.
Okay, ich spule noch weiter vor.
Voll komisch, jetzt zeigt es wieder nur 30 Minuten Spielzeit.
Ja, das ist. Also für mich ist es jetzt komplett Neuland. Okay, da sind die ersten Kolosse. Wir spulen weiter vor.
Okay, passt. Der
Warte mal,
überlebt
irgendwo
schon
ist der Moment,
die Gelände.
wo die Kolosse überleben. Das ist schon echt
Haben
sehr
sie dann
bald.
schon einen überlebt.
Ja, das
Okay,
geht
der
noch.
stirbt. Okay, einer hat überlebt, ja, sehe ich auch so.
Warte,
Das, ja, das geht noch.
das geht auch noch, ja. Das ist auch
Weil
okay.
jetzt ist im Moment, wird der Toast jetzt durchbrechen. Okay, da hat der Element sogar gute Chancen.
Ja, ja, ich
War
fand's
war
auch.
halt ungünstiges Timing für ihn.
Das gibt's doch nicht. Ich glaube, jede Sekunde soll das passieren.
Ja, es wird vermutlich gleich ein Koloss überleben und ja, dann ist eine Gelände. Okay, ja, das
Okay,
war
ich
jetzt.
glaube, das ist.
Ja, das war's ganz
Okay,
eindeutig.
so, ich glaube, ab diesem Moment hätte ich jetzt vorgeschlagen, dass wir. Du spielst einfach, also, keine Ahnung, möchtest du die kurz anschauen, was der ZoeyZudo gerade alles hat? Oder. Also
Ja,
ich werde jetzt
wie
einfach mal
Standard.
so einstellen, Uran übernimmt jetzt die Kontrolle von Elemento und du über ZoeyZudo. Keine Ahnung, ob das klappt.
Das passt.
Ist echt das allererste Mal, was ich jetzt probiere. Ich mache jetzt Spiel starten, ja?
Passt.
Okay, Spiel starten. Also ich selle alles und gehe komplett nur Tore. Okay, wir probieren das jetzt. LOL, okay. What the fuck?
Oh, funktioniert. Nice. Geil. Habe ich nicht gewusst, dass das geht. Richtig nice. Richtig, richtig geil.
Krass. Da kann man ja übelst,
Sachen ausprobieren.
ja,
Dann weiß man genau, was man falsch gemacht hat, beziehungsweise was dann den sehr wohl einen Sieg gebracht hätte. Also so muss man sich dann nicht mehr fragen, ah, hätte das vielleicht geholfen, sondern so kann man es dann wirklich genau ausfinden. Mega geil.
ja.
Interessant, dass du auf das gekommen bist. Also ich habe das auch schon mal probiert, aber alleine und da hat es natürlich nicht geklappt, aber da jetzt zu
Boah,
zweit klappt.
Scheiße.
Ist echt geil.
Ich glaube, das wird trotzdem nicht klappen. Also
Nee, nee,
ich bin mir
also kann ich
sicher,
nicht.
ziemlich sicher, dass der Protoss trotzdem, trotz dieses
Ja, easy schau das an.
Überraschungseffektes, ja,
Bringt gar nichts.
ja,
Also sogar
schade.
schwächer als dafür.
Scheiße.
Aber ja, das ist eigentlich eh nichts Neues. Das, vor allem im Late, äh, der war sehr wenig Chance gegen den Toss hat, aber die Tatsache, dass man das mit den Replays so machen kann, ist mega geil.
Ah, ah, ja. Ah, scheiße, ja, okay. Äh, ja, sieht so aus, als würde, sobald der Terraner dann die Mitte verliert, dann ist hier komplett egal, was der dann macht.
Ja. Ich meine, Tore haben zwar schon ein gewisses Stack-Potenzial, sind auf jeden Fall besser als Banshees, Marines, aber trotzdem.
Okay, passt. Also, trotzdem dir
Also ich
vielen
muss ja
Dank,
hier
dass
gar
du.
nichts machen.
Ja, ich habe schon gesehen,
Du hast
also
ja das eh selber
die,
gerichtet.
ja, das spielt anscheinend überhaupt gar keine Rolle, was der Terraner da macht. Im Endeffekt easy Game für den Protoss auch.
Ja.
Ja, keine Ahnung, was kann man da machen? Mars Marines äh, w- bringt nichts, Air Units, da sind gestackte.
Das ist
Äh,
sehr schwierig.
da. Ja, gut, passt. Also ich werde jetzt mal das.
Im Late
Ähm,
hat der Terror fast keine Chance mehr. PCs sind kacke. Ich meine, vielleicht ein bisschen, um die Vikings vor den Archonen zu beschützen, aber sonst kannst PCs vergessen. Tore sind gegen Scouts gut, aber dann kommen Carriers und die Tore sind useless. Also von dem her, ja, je länger das Spiel, desto geringer die Gewinnwahrscheinlichkeiten des
ja,
Terrors.
gut, also ich werde mal kurz das Dings, wie heißt das, die Aufnahme kurz abmoderieren und mich kurz für das Zuschauen bedanken. Ja, auf jeden Fall. Also erstmal an dir an allererster Stelle danke, dass du schnell
Also
hier
ja.
reingesprungen bist, weil
Danke.
ich habe so das Video
Danke, dass du was für die
angeschaut.
PS4-Community herausgefunden hast. Mega geil.
Ich habe halt, okay, I'll just switch to English because I was,
Entschuldigung.
oh, my friend, okay. Guys, thank you for watching out there. Stay healthy, curious, and motivated. Goodbye. See you in the next movies.